All those people on social media have been crying. Give us the Acolyte Season 2. But instead, Star Wars has said, we're going to release some books and comic books with your favorite Acolyte characters. How about that? The characters that were only in like 2 episodes and died off, like as red shirts, because Leslye Headland, that's what she called them, red shirts. There's a video of her somewhere. I couldn't find it. I think it was taken down, where she was at the Comic-Con saying, thanks for liking the Acolyte. We got books and comics. She looks so defeated, you know? So I don't know if they're going to announce it, but yeah, the Wookiee who had a bad day and you know, he lived on some planet by himself, he gets a story. Everybody wants to hear from Leslye Headland's wife. She's going to get a book written by Jeremy's favorite, Justina Ireland. You know, the lady that went out on Twitter and says, I don't like white people, and white people shouldn't read my books because I'm putting my politics in it. That writer, she's going to write for this green lady with the lightsaber whip. That's going to be fun. Everyone's going to get that. Yeah, Yord and Jackie. They're alive in a new book. They were literally in the show for 15 minutes, so they get a story. Everyone's going to love that. The High Republic comic book series is going to make a return with Marvel. I did a video on the comic book series, and none of them cracked the top 50 on any release. So, you know, they're going to do well with that one. But here's the kicker. Well, not this. Star Wars Outlaws, the video game that's getting trashed for terrible, poor gameplay from Ubisoft. They're getting their own little story. Isn't that fun? Everyone's going to get that. Oh, I wonder how many people are going to buy that action figure. But let me get to the one that everyone's ready for. Star Wars, The Battle of Jakku.
He can't stop me. I'm
They're going to try to fix the sequel trilogy starring Luke Skywalker. I guess after the Battle of Jakku, he loses his, I don't know, his balls and goes to Hawk 2, where he becomes a hermit. Aren't you glad that you're going to find out what happens on the Battle of Jakku and know exactly where Rey comes from and how it all ties into Luke Skywalker?
God.
Man, they're really they're going for it, man. They're really going for it.
Why have they messed Star Wars up so bad?
Then if they feel like their original storytelling isn't going to work, they've decided to make a comic book series about the prequel trilogy. So I'm kind of curious to see if they did a little dabbling in the story of the prequel trilogy. If they came out and changed it in this graphic novel. I love it how they do, like, here's the Acolyte stuff so people on Twitter will shut up. We're going to fix the sequel trilogy again and again. And then for those that don't care about any of that, you guys like the prequels, right? Buy this book. So there you have it. Aren't you excited, Jeremy?
It needs to be studied. The downfall of Star Wars needs to be studied. It really is incredible how bad things have gotten and how much people just do not care. We went from loving Star Wars to being excited about Star Wars to anticipating Star Wars to now we're like, we just love to roast it, to like, we don't even care. Star Wars fans don't even look forward to anything because we have now gotten to a point where we have been trained and conditioned by Disney to understand that it's not going to be good. That's incredible.
I love this because they knew their comic books really, like, they fell off, right? And now they're kind of like, guys, we got a new era of Star Wars comic book storytelling coming in October. It's going to change the game. Yeah.
God.